I'm man of my city, man of my word. Put on my kids, I gotta swerve, I gotta dip, I gotta burn, I gotta lit, I got it worked out to the way I own 100% of my shit. I got it worked out where I got platinum right under my lips. Ayy, heard they talk about me. Rockstar, pop star, ripping my jeans. Big body bands, I'm whipping the mean. White on the minds, you whipping the clean. Space on the testy, please do not test me. I really swerve this future machine. Life is a movie, I do it truly. You see the drip, I step on the scene. You lean when I lean.
And just like that, we're back with yet another reckless discussion with my crazy ass family. So listen, I'm not gonna ask y'all how y'all doing because this is the 4th episode that we have filmed today, but y'all don't know that. All right, so this episode is kind of like an open discussion. Now, a pet peeve of mine, remember when you used to go on like interviews to get jobs and shit, and they would ask you like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? That was like the worst question ever to me because it's like, bitch, why are you asking me about 5 years? I'm trying to get this job right now.
Bitch, I ain't gonna be in this job.
So yeah, not gonna be here.
That's really what you say though.
But they ask you that to see your mindset.
Yeah.
And because that actually tells a lot about you. If you say, I don't know, you ain't getting the job.
Right.
It's like you can't think where you want to be. You can't tell the
Right.
future, but where would you like to be in 5 years? Where do you see yourself? And I really want to bring that back because now we're all adults. We're in our 30s, and I feel like that is a very, very necessary question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years, Jerome?
Alive,
Okay.
wealthy, and healthy.
Oh, that's so generic. I love it.
It is, but everything else comes under all of it.
Yeah, it did.
You know.
Okay.
Smart answer.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years, Priince?
How you be in school, the teacher will ask you a question.
I know, you don't want to look at him and shit.
Like, you don't look at the teacher, you be like,
You ain't even prepared. You be like,
Anyway.
like what the
fucking shit.
fuck?
I know.
In 5 years, in the next 5 years, I do want to relaunch my I want to relaunch another shop within Baltimore.
Okay.
And then probably another one in either LA or Atlanta.
Nice.
Start a chain, a chain to keep it moving. Also, I want to rebrand the my mentoring group that I did have.
Okay.
In Baltimore City, I do want to bring that back.
Nice.
So that's my 5-year plan.
That's so
Okay,
good.
cool.
Yeah,
Time
that's
to
my
get
5-year
busy.
plan.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
run that
Yes,
shit
it
up.
is. In the next 5 years, I see a TV show for Reckless. Not just on YouTube, but that shit is gonna be on network. You know what I'm saying? I want my own network too, but that's not gonna happen in 5 years because shit takes time. And I don't want it can, but I'd rather
definitely.
not rush that. I'd rather that to be like there's, and I'm never gonna say end goal because there's no end to what I'm doing. But I'd rather see that on my own network, but it is gonna be on a network. I do see that. Also, I plan to be married with 2 more children. That's my 5 years. And then
And she have my blessing.
Dang.
Wow.
thank you so much. I didn't even realize I needed that one. Thank you so much for your blessing, Rome. I love that I have that.
Girl, he gonna try to be in the delivery room.
Even
Messing
though,
with-
oh, he will.
You
I'm
is
telling you, like,
not
that's the
fucking
thing. Like, he
Whoever
gonna be
like
like,
the
fuck
husband
up.
is, gotta
Bro, you gotta
accept
upset
him
me.
because it's
Walking
like
down the aisle
seriously,
with
he
your
has to
phone.
accept it.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
yo,
I'm,
on the other side.
I'm holding a dress.
You gonna walk down the aisle,
Like,
walk down the
seriously.
aisle.
Hey, you gotta
he's
set
gonna
me
be
too,
everything.
It's
bro.
gonna be Dad on one side and Rome on the other side.
You
And
marry
they
her,
gonna
you gotta
walk down the
accept
aisle.
me too.
And Dad's gonna be behind him in Priince.
Your
Yo, remember
process.
we just talked about like you had a dream and I was in your dream on your wedding day or something like that, and I made you so mad and
And
shit.
I told you, do not fucking come to my wedding.
Yeah, I can see that.
bitch,
That was me and
you
my
better
uncle.
ever fucking come to my
My
wedding.
uncle told me, fuck you, you ain't in my wedding no more. The day of.
That was real life or this was a dream?
No,
Because
my
this
uncle
was
Rashawn.
That's
that was real life.
Jessica.
We was
Okay.
fight- we about to fight. I said, oh, fuck your wedding. I ain't gotta be in it.
this
That's my uncle.
a
That was a dream, but no, this is real life. We was about to fight upside to my I had my tuck to my head.
So the dream, damn. So the dream was
Hey, yo.
London was just upset because she was trying to plan everything, and I didn't agree with everything she was planning. So she was like, she still did shit her way, and I was like, bitch, you better not come to my motherfucking wedding. Cause yeah, so I said, don't text fucking Robin, that's my mother, and ask her for the address to the wedding, even bitch, and she was like, I'm the one that booked the venue for the wedding, so I knew exactly where it's at, and hung up on me and showed up still. So that was the thing. That was a dream.
But I can see that happening.
that
Like
is
I'm making Jessica
literally-
mad on her wedding day. I think we all can see that.
I,
One thing me and Jessica gonna do is get into it.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be like I'm gonna be like Jessica. It's people are dying.
Yeah.
That's like my biggest thing with her.
Yeah, because she's tried to destroy me many of times. And I'm like,
And she is too. I was just retarded over that.
London, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I definitely see myself, obviously, very healthy, free of mental situations, really, but also developing some type of mental health program.
Yeah.
Definitely real estate, more properties. Like, that's number one.
That's something you're already doing.
Yeah, it's like, that's like my number one goal is to, you know, continue to buy property. So save y'all money, because it's going crazy. And then y'all gonna get some houses. I'm sorry, right.
Yeah.
I do want to do some type of, I just want to make sure I do my investments well. And also teach people along the way. Do little courses here and there because I do know a lot about credit and investing.
And actually
just
teach them.
Okay.
Right.
What the fuck would I be doing, nigga?
Priince, take that from me. Take the wheel
Literally,
from me.
what the fuck would I be
Priince,
doing?
take the wheel for me,
He's
Priince.
basically saying so many people have these little fake ass platforms where they claim to be teaching people
So you
how
call
to
me
do
a fucking
stuff,
fraud?
but they really be telling you life experiences about themselves versus what you actually paid for.
Yeah, no, never do no clear
Not
shit like
sure, I
that.
told you.
I'm never doing that because I
Hold me
actually
in
give a
check
fuck
right
about
here, man.
people who actually know and they can have, you know, longevity with wealth. So that, because like, who wants to ever go back to work? Nobody.
Yeah.
So, you know, God forbid, you know, I lose my job. I don't want to be going back to the goddamn Comcast.
No.
So I want to make sure that I have something that self-sustains me for a long time.
Right.
And then also, I see myself, you know, just like living the best fucking life, having a man.
I was ready to say, I was waiting for that child.
So if y'all need a date, it's like, no. If y'all out here,
That should be about
hit me
around
up.
5 years.
Yeah. What, that should be about 5 years? You think so you're saying she's not going to be able to get a man until 5 years later?
It's a process for her.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard it's a process for me, and I'm happy to take it on, but
I heard that it's a process for me. Who the fuck told you that?
girl, I see this fucking random woman walk. Well, it's a long story, but nevertheless, she told me that I'm probably
It was what?
I'm gonna tell you the one I called you about.
Oh, the fucking lady.
I was asking about a man. She was like, "Yeah, I don't see that for you. You got a lot to fix within yourself because you have a
like
lot
a
of
psychic or
trauma-based
something?
things."
Bitch don't know you?
No, she's a prophet.
Oh, she said that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Well, she's
like,
actually
I
right.
didn't take heat, but yeah, like I do have to work. I've been through a lot of stuff in my life. Anybody who know me know that. So I feel like my next man is gonna be the man for me. Perfect.
Right.
So it's like I gotta really do some work for real.
Okay. What did she tell you specifically you need to work on?
She just said I got a lot of trauma that I need to fix up and clear up in my life. She was like, you have suffered a lot, and you are like, and your head is everywhere. You need to like get that shovel and basically like dig that shit out and start like build new ground. Like
And you
have
do
to
agree with her.
I do agree to some level because it's like, you know, sometimes we all run away from our problems versus fixing it. So I think that right now I'm in the process of fixing my problem.
Okay.
Because, you know, when you're in a relationship, maybe I was a fucking whole mother.
Yeah.
I was a whole working woman, almost a wife. So I couldn't even deal with myself.
With yourself. Yeah. You always like pretty much like taking care of everyone else and making sure everyone else
Yeah,
is
like
good
I was
and
taking care of
within your
everyone else.
household.
And then it was
So
like,
it's
fuck you laughing at? Ugly ass. Like, no. I'm playing. I gotta stop.
Oh, I know you playing because I know I ain't ugly. But anyway,
Where'd you find this
you
lady?
know what I'm laughing at.
Hey, Priince,
I don't know what you laughing
Where did
at.
this lady find
Where
you?
you find this lady? Where she find you?
Girl, remember I told you, me and my homegirls was fucking outside taking pictures and it was crazy. She walked up to us and was like, can I take your picture? Y'all look so good together. We like, all right, cool, whatever. And then she was like, her homegirl, she actually,
Y'all two was outside by yourself.
it was three of us. We was outside in
girls.
DC.
Three
They
girls.
just
She walked up.
And a
she
lady
walked
walked up to y'all and
she was
said-
like, can I take y'all picture? Y'all look so good. But this whole time, this is a backstory of it all. She's actually, she's a prophet to her. She was like, I'm not a psychic or nothing like that. But she was telling us who she was.
Right.
And I was like, for real? And then we was like, oh, like, let us know about ourselves. And I swear to God, the first thing she said was, who has a Range Rover here? My homegirl got a whole fucking Range Rover. The engine is dying. How the fuck does she know that?
That homegirl brain. Why
Okay,
she
so
like
she
bitch?
fucking works. She actually works for 92Q. So remember I told you she called. No, they hire her to do little call-ins. This is another guy they do.
Right.
And they'll call in and ask some questions. But her name is Talking Tash.
Oh, okay,
Talking Taj.
So
Talking
this is
Taj.
what
Calling me now.
Taj?
Calling me now.
PR? Taj PR on Instagram?
Talking Tash on people.
Oh, no, I don't know. I was gonna say, Taj my bitch. I just like
And
her.
she gave
You
me a
should
read
come
for
on every
Jessica because what
Wednesday.
happened was my homegirl was like, that's Jessica Arias, business partner or whatever.
Calling me now for your
And she
free
told
reading.
Jessica,
Miss
she
Cleo.
told me to tell Jessica that she is going to go into a film of some black urban show.
You didn't
and it's
tell
gonna
me,
blow.
literally, you told me this.
Yeah,
But
she's
I
gonna
want
blow
you
up
to-
and be a really huge actress from a show, and she specifically said BMF. And she told
Literally.
me that her son is causing her a lot of stress in her life, and
She said her son? Oh, my son.
You.
Oh, okay.
And then she was saying his father is also
A
an
clown.
issue for you,
Yeah.
and you need to maybe
I need to
separate.
see her. I need to see her.
Yeah, so I signed up for.
Oh, I don't need to see her.
wanna
She
go
ain't
with-
fucking mind her business and keep my man in her mouth. Cause I ain't causing no fucking issues.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Nevertheless, it was a cool like vibe, you know, because
Right,
you
right,
could tell it
right.
wasn't.
I
and
bet
it,
it was a cool
it wa-
vibe
it was
when she
given,
said
like-
that about me.
And then like she was saying shit. She even mentioned like I'm a landlord, right? And she was like, "Do you have like do you like have tenants basically?" And I was
Right.
like, "How the fuck would she even know that?" She was
Right.
like, "You gonna have a problem with one of your tenants?"
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
Hopefully it's not the ones now.
"That's
They
what I
seem
was
like
thinking
a really
too."
good family.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was thinking too.
But they seem. we
Or
don't
it
know
could
them
be the
yet.
fact that I'm gonna have multiple properties, so it could be anybody.
No, that is the fact.
Yeah.
That's not your first family is because they cool.
And they probably gonna stay forever.
Which
I know.
right, but you're about to buy your second property now,
Yeah.
so that could be.
That's what I was
You
thinking.
just got to be wary
Wonder.
of who you let.
Because
My
you don't
thing
take the exact advice. What you do is you possibly, like, for instance, she also told me, she was like, and you're spending a lot of money. And I, whole time at that point, I didn't even like, I'm
is
real,
that cheap ass.
I'm real big into budgeting, right? Like, it's a thing for me. It's
and
a whole
bargaining
system.
too.
Yeah, and I wasn't even budgeting or bargaining nothing in my bank account. My bitch was swiping. Girl, I went to like my credit card. I was like, whoa, I need to pull the fuck back.
Lately.
And ever since then,
Yeah.
And ever since then, I really have focused, micromanaged my finances more than what I was because we all swipe, right? And you
Yeah.
fucking just go to stores and
Right.
you know,
And that shit adds up, and we
girl,
don't
that
really
shit
realize
add
that
up.
shit.
You be like, how is that $500? Like, I had 5 drinks.
My
My
thing
only
is-
thing,
go ahead.
okay. My only thing is about this is
Not about
profits.
5 times. Hey, yo.
Yeah, because I'm trying to be,
They
I'm trying to say it the correct way, and I don't want to offend anybody. So I'm
Yeah.
just trying to get it out right. My only problem with prophets that do things like that is there's a time and a place for every prophecy. So if somebody tells you something prematurely, you as the person that's being prophesied to can mess it all up. What if
That's so true.
it wasn't her time to know? Now, I do believe in the gift of prophecy and all that. I do believe in
Yeah, I
it.
do
But
too.
what if it wasn't her
Sure was.
time to know that BMF was going to come? Now, what if her mindset? What if her mindset is like, oh, I know
Now
I'm gonna be
I'm
on
actually
BMF,
being
and now I'm
extra
moving.
and
Right,
going.
and blow
Yup.
it. Now what?
And it's not like a natural occurrence in life.
It not even that. It's just that it wasn't a time for her to know what was going to
Yeah,
take place.
that's
So now
so true.
she's doing the most to think that she's trying to secure to get the process to go,
Yeah.
and you can actually mess it up. That's why
That's so
premature
true.
prophecies really
That is
destroy
so
your
true.
life.
I never even thought about that.
Or
You get what I'm
fuck that.
saying?
And
Telling-
is the
telling you
prophet
that-
supposed to tell you something about somebody else?
Or telling you that I'm
No,
a
they're
problem
not.
for my child mom.
Yeah, I mean you are, but stop.
fuck
It's
a
all
problem.
right.
I got no
But a
problem.
problem, I don't need a prophet to tell
bother
me that.
her.
Shit.
I don't bother
My
her.
son told me that.
No, she wasn't saying that.
What would she
like
say
that.
then, London? Because you didn't ask.
She was basically saying that some.
not the genuine.
Okay.
First of all, I was
She
coming
said-
out of a whole fucking day party,
what,
drunk as a
London?
bitch.
So what did she say?
For
When she
my
mentioned
homegirl
name, you
birthday.
shoulda
I don't
asked.
give a fuck about none of
You
that.
should have
What she
asked.
shoulda said?
You should have asked why do you think such a thing, ma'am?
She should say
I'm
what?
not asking her that.
What you say? What
She was ringing 3 people at one time.
So
What-
what?
what you say?
If I was in a place and one of them people came to me and they mentioned one of my people, I'm like, oh, well, why do you think such a thing?
So you
Or
would
how
never
do you
go.
know?
You would never see a medium. Do you know what a medium is?
No, don't try to reach.
No, I really do wanna
Don't
know.
ask
Rome
a
would
question
never
with a
in life.
question.
Because his mother has passed.
No,
so
don't
you
ask a
never know
question. You
when
can't answer a question
she
with a
could
question.
possibly let him know.
My question right now is, why didn't you
His
ask?
cousin, his cousin.
Oh, well, how is he whatever? Why? You didn't ask that.
I don't even
So
know
you
what
wanted to
you're
know how
saying.
you're an
Yeah,
issue.
yeah.
She want to know
Well,
how.
I'm an
Okay,
issue.
he wants to know how
Yeah,
he's
you
an
didn't ask that
issue.
though, right? Don't worry
Let
about it. I
me-
hope
I'm
one
gonna
come
give
to
you
me.
a very
I swear to
good
God, I
answer.
hope one come to
I
me
have
and they
no
say your
fucking
name.
clue.
Swear
I
to God.
literally
What?
have no fucking clue.
So okay, so look, all right, so she'll know. All right, so what if a prophet comes up to you, Rome? Look, I'm gonna paint the picture. Say you outside and and you drinking and shit, you taking pictures with your homeboy, and a prophet comes up and she's like, hi, let me take a picture, whatever. Fast forward to, I'm a prophet. I just want to read you for a second. You have a lot of things going on in your life. You have someone close to you, London. I think she's actually taking away from your image. I don't think that she's the person that you need to be around. What would you say?
Why? Because she can say. I'm gonna say why? Because she can say everything. if she don't mention no name, especially a name that's close to me, like me personally, besides my children and my girl, if you say one of y'all names or any of my children mom's name, I'm questioning you because honestly, you just told me all the fucking answers before. So now, why is there a problem?
And then usually, I mean, I don't know, but I don't know this, but
you know me,
usually I know in movies, movies are exaggerated, but they get that shit from real stories. Prophets don't really know names. They just know.
But if they bring up a name,
spirits and souls and energies.
My mind
that's
will
what
be
a medium
racing,
would
and
do.
I ain't
They
gonna be able to
don't
get
know
over
names.
that
Yeah,
shit.
the mediums, they
So
don't
that
want
would be
to
that somebody close to you that you may work with, and she and it's a woman and blah blah blah. Then you can know like, she's talking about Jess.
And people like, obviously go to people like her often. They actually have a membership and shit. People get that tarot shit is big. Like people watching like their
I know
signs.
that's right. Membership paid every month. I read some cards to somebody too.
I would too,
Shit.
bitch.
I know that's right. But you know who actually Bam actually does that shit.
Who? The girl that does my hair is into she into that stuff like that. But I fuck with the girl that do my hair because even though she's into it, but you know how like some people be like that's really into it and stuff like that, like they be trying to force it on you. Like no, you need to let me reach. Oh no, I feel this energy coming up off you. Like God. I've never had that experience with the girl that does my hair, and that's why no, she's never done it, but she's into it. Like she does reading and stuff like that. And she let me know like when she was like, she got her stuff in, like her cards and everything around, and she was like, yeah, because I'm in that stuff, but I respect her because she never tried to force it on. You know what I mean? The only thing she said one time, the first time I went to her and I was getting my hair done and I had a style that I wanted, she was like, I go off of energy. She's like, I know you said this, but your energy is just giving me this. It's just giving me this. So can I just please do this? And I was like, you know what?
I'm like, you don't want to work too hard today.
I'm like, come on, the shit that she did was way more like the
hearts
that I had. The hearts that I had, like I wasn't thinking about that. And she was like,
end up liking it.
And I was like, damn, this shit is cool.
So you've never been interested in possibly getting anything from her, like any type of reading?
I grew up in church. I can talk to God myself.
I ain't gonna hold you. I haven't either and then just for me, and like me, you have talked about this because you used to go to psychics.
Well, I've been to psychic twice.
Man, what haven't you done?
I thought you did. Yeah, you said you did go twice.
Yeah, I went twice.
Oh, right, yeah. All right, so she did. My thing is, I'm so scared to do that. For one, I don't want to know what's coming up. I don't, because then, like you just said with the BMF, it's like,
Premature,
I don't want to, because now I'm thinking about it. Now it's like, when is it going to happen? Or do I need to change it? No, just live and let the shit naturally happen. Yeah. And then also, it's sorcery.
I know.
So it's just and that's why you stopped. That is why you stopped. Because you are still reading your Bible. You still do read your Bible. You're a child of God, and you are a God-fearing woman, obviously.
And I hate that. I like that stuff sometimes.
And you always been. That's why I call you little Harry Potter. You always like to do wizardly shit.
Yeah, it's weird.
That is sorcery, though.
And then growing up in church, that's why I'm glad that I do have an understanding more, because being ignorant to certain shit, just growing up in church, we were always taught that. Like everybody remember Miss Cleo, calling me now for your free reading. It was even though it was fraud supposedly, you know what I'm saying? And all that shit, but it was it was always taught that, that's witchcraft. Those are witches and warlocks. Stay the fuck away from it.
Right.
But growing up and actually learning and just looking at different shit and be like, okay, it's just another calling that people look at. But that's just not for me.
Right.
I ain't gonna go out here and be a monk. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you ain't gonna go out here and be a nun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's okay, that's what y'all believe. That's how y'all move.
Yeah.
Cool, I respect that. I'm a Christian. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go to church. I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna shout.
You
know what I'm saying?
To God,
and that's what it is. I can, you know what I mean?
But I also do feel like in some type of spiritual way, it's totally not all witchcraft. And I'm only saying that because God gives people mental
gifts. And that's why I said I had to learn. It's a real thing.
Some people have really keen intuition, or these people are not
straight to some people.
Yeah, some people
the chosen ones. His chosen ones.
Yeah, so it's just I can't say it's all witchcraft because it's people do have gifts, and sometimes you be like, some shit is just undeniable that this is something that they really do possess, and that's what happened with that lady. She didn't give me no bad vibes, and she very much made it clear, I'm not into witchcraft, and I don't do any of that. I'm a prophet, and I believe that because there were living prophets even in the Bible time.
Of course,
absolutely.
So, and when she said that, because I was even, it made me okay.
These days and times, that's just dangerous.
Yeah,
that's
it
all.
just-
Yeah, it
That's
is
all.
dangerous.
I'm saying that she not what she is.
Her
Yeah,
approach
yeah.
was just dangerous.
It
Like,
was-
don't.
yeah.
That's why I was like, it was just 3 y'all
Who
outside,
drive
all
a Range
women.
Rover
Like,
and they putting shit on niggas' cars these
yeah,
days?
like,
So
it
London.
was just a
But
scary
then we
experience.
never drove a
London.
Range Rover. The Range Rover always
Wasn't even there. It was
No,
in Baltimore. But
it was just something that she
London.
felt to let that person know.
London.
We didn't drive no Range Rover. Like, it
I
was
got
never
you.
that.
London
Yeah.
till you do this shit for real. Look, she said something about being meth. Did she say she said that her baby father was gonna miss a phone call the other night?
Listen, all right, second question.
Important phone call.
Listen,
God damn it.
so, God damn it. Hey, yo. So, a lot of times, people goals change. Sometimes, people don't know what they want to do. You don't know where you're going to end up. And, that's why I asked y'all, in 5 years, where do you see yourself? I'm going to ask y'all again next year, and it may change. Have you ever wanted to do something because that's what you thought was for you, and then you get into it, now you want to change? Or have you ever, had in your mind something that you wanted to do, but then you got something else you want to do, and then you got something else, you start things, but you don't finish them. Now, that was like 3 questions in one. But have y'all ever done that? Like, have you ever changed, like, what you think your profession will be? Or, like, because, like, last year, I had a goal of, I wanted to be like a playwright. This is me speaking hypothetical. I want to be like a famous playwright. Okay. And then next year is like, no, I'm gonna be a doctor. And and then the next year is, I'm gonna be a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Has that ever fucking happened?
Yeah, that's definitely me.
shrooms and just want to keep being different shit. Like,
That
what's up,
is-
yo?
That's
Why
me.
you fucking playing
I
with you,
feel
yo?
like I have always been a type
Seriously.
that
Be a
like
surgeon.
loves
Bitch,
new
what?
shit. Like, I get so bored with shit, and I love new shit. I love learning about something. That I get bored so quick with shit. So I always been into like
Always.
my shit gonna always change.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mine's will change and honestly does, because I'm like, I like to be original. So if I have a goal and I want to do something and somebody else do it, I'll be like, I'm not gonna do this.
And that's
God.
it.
Because I don't
We're
want
air signs,
people
though. It's a
to.
thing.
I hate for somebody to be
We
like,
be,
oh,
like,
you doing
flowy
this?
with
Such and
everything.
such is doing this. So it's like, I hate to feel like it's copy. So it'd be like, all right, let me can this and let me move on to something else.
Yeah.
And
That's what it is.
and that was my take on it. Like, I had a lot of thoughts. Like, me personally, first and foremost, I love cars. Love washing cars.
Yes.
When I finally, like, you know what? I want to do a mobile car wash.
Yeah.
That was a wave. Nope, scratch that. Don't want to do it.
Right. Why did you not want to do it? What made you
Because,
started doing it.
when I was doing it, I was laughed at. I was going to high school every weekend.
Yeah.
And I was laughed at. You wash cars? I was like, but I'm getting money though. Like, I was bringing, just a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I was bringing $1,000.
Yeah.
In school money every Monday.
Yeah.
So it was like, I'm saying for real though, like, I'm a
No,
kid,
for real.
I'm 15, 16.
Right.
Like, I'm taking care of me and like my little brother. So
I was back in them.
yeah, so I'm like, all right.
Right.
So, but now, I finally get an adult and I got some money to do what I want to do. And I'm like, I'm gonna start making up. But it wasn't popular then. But then when I finally sat down and be like, all right, I'm gonna do man mobile wash.
I feel you.
That was a wave.
Everybody.
So it's like,
Same thing with bars.
yeah, so it's like now I'm like,
Right.
scratch that. Then I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna do a clothing line.
Everybody.
Everybody, I did. That was
everybody
always
did that
a thought.
first.
But no, so me it was cars because cars was my passion.
Yeah,
clothes was always
yeah,
my thing. But I
yeah.
wanted Corey to do the clothes.
Yeah, okay.
Now
that was
he
your
did
best
it.
friend at the
That
time.
was, yeah, now he did
Right.
it. But like, I wanted to do clothing line. You know what? Scratch that. So I'm just gonna rock behind my man.
Right.
So I wound up rocking behind Dino.
Right.
Long time. What I heard, people like, that's yours. No. Never mind. That's just the brand of the face. So
Yeah.
boom, scratch that. I want to do a clothing line.
Okay, face.
I know.
Don't want to do a clothing line. And it was, then I want to do hard bottoms. Never really went through with the hard
Wanted to
bottom,
get
the
for the
hard bottom
babies?
for the babies. Because
Oh,
why?
real?
Because
That's
why?
so
Different.
smart.
I'm gonna tell you why.
love that idea.
Generate.
Because you have a lot of kids.
Yes, but
Let's
Yeah.
take that away. Let's just
I have
do
a
this.
lot of
actually.
children, but
Let's talk about this business.
No, he is, but our kids today, our generation, my generation, which we are in the same generation for real, don't put their kids in hard bottoms. But I was
Right.
thinking on a Baltimore brand.
Right.
Then I
That's
started
smart.
thinking global.
Yeah.
Like
That's
how
smart.
I know that a lot of people global don't put their kids still in
Right,
hard bottoms.
because you're right. Back
So I
in the
just
day,
didn't wanna
everybody
lose,
would buy
you
hard
know,
bottoms
so-
for their
Yeah,
kids.
my son was a
Nowadays,
hard bottom.
yeah.
Because
Like-
it makes them
And to
walk
be
right.
honest,
and a
and to fucking
Yeah.
be honest, Van Dyke and Baker is not many. And they still are only fucking store.
With hard bottom.
And them bitches is ugly.
And no, they can be ugly. They can be whatever the case may be. I love hard bottoms. I love the hush puppies and all that.
Yeah,
My
all that,
mother
those
put me
things,
in
yeah.
and they got everything, bro. Ain't
Wallabies.
too many Van Dyke and Bakers.
Nope.
There's only one.
Nope.
Wallabies are nice too.
Only one band that can bake it, and they've been around so long, and they ain't go out of business. They ain't suffered through pandemic. They ain't do nothing.
So I'm
it's
sorry,
like,
what's stopping you from doing it again?
I was like, because it's still in a clothing brand. And then I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna start in Baltimore. Like, I didn't think it was gonna win. So that's why my mind be like, it don't be just waves with me. It'd be like, I need some, honestly, I be needing shit now.
Nigga, you gotta fucking,
and that'd be my,
you got a major
Things
fucking
take
platform.
that'd be my,
Yeah.
and yes, but it'd be like, even when I do, like I tell you, Priince, I do promo. I'll be like, all right, promo.
Yeah, but that's not.
I don't be getting
your
either.
own business.
It takes time.
But me and Priince was talking about even the marketing and remember when we was like, would you take the 1 million followers or the?
Yeah, yep.
And I was like, no, I take the job.
The job.
Because while like, I mean, promo. I got 107,000 followers. And I don't get one person say, I want promo. Unless it's something going on, my name and mentioned, and you can type my name on Twitter.
But that's how it works,
and then
babe.
I'll run it, all right, cool.
Because your engagement is low.
And I think that is. And I think that's why. And I think that's why. That's why I got a marketing job last week and I quit.
You have alrighty.
You quit?
I ain't lasted a day.
Jesus.
A day?
So this, he wasn't. Damn, Tommy.
A day.
Look, listen, you be having great ideas because Rome had this brilliant fucking idea that we reboot co-parenting therapy. That was
that was good.
Series that me and Rome had developed over the series of the pandemic. I mean, over the pandemic, and we did that shit not even thinking that it would actually build an audience, and it has. You know, so Rome has a platform. It's not as big as he would like it to be, but it can. You just have to stay consistent. That's the rule to this social media shit. Stay consistent. And that's what I had to realize. Whether I was so focused on everything gotta be funny, everything gotta hit 1 million, no, it's just you have to stay consistent. Even if the video I post today wasn't as funny as the one last week, it's still familiar. It's keeping them familiar with you, because everything these days, if you take too much time off, you're forgotten about. That's why you think I need it like this, but that's just on that app. Once you close out the app, real life is still real time.
Correct.
You know, you need to stop thinking that everything needs to happen. That's why I say in 5 years. I mean, you know, I want my network, but that ain't gonna happen in 5 years. You know how long shit takes. Like, you know, even with the internet, we got it easy now. Platforms, but some shit you still gotta work for. Like, cause I ain't gonna be able to know everything that I need to know about a network in 5 years and still try to keep up with all the other businesses I got going on and still trying to tour and still, you know, I plan to be married with 2 children. I'm still one person. You one person, you have 5 children. You know what I'm saying? You have so many other things to do. You can get this hard bottom shit together. For real. And we need to already have it together before this shit hit.
That's what I'm
and
telling
another
you.
Motherfucker be like, oh shit, yeah.
They gonna
you know
do
something
it.
else you need to do too? You need to start your own scrub line too. Like scrubs.
And
A lot of people not
only
even
one.
selling nurse scrubs.
There's only one.
It's a couple.
So here, Wells.
Yeah. And it was this one nigga who wanted to do it right. The nigga I was talking to or whatever, because you know he worked down shock trauma or whatever, but he didn't fucking jump on it, so I'm giving it to you.
Yeah.
It is what
And
it
then
is.
and one of my biggest
for Pikesville now.
Oh, all right. Well, either way. No, yeah, go ahead. Send them there.
And one of my biggest things, going back to what Priince said, it's something that always stuck with me since I was a child, that everybody can win. So don't ever think that because other people are doing it, that everybody has their own core audience.
Yeah.
Right there, you go on a hashtag, fucking dreadlocks or some shit. Hella stylists, and them bitches booked because it's so many fucking people. It's demand. So I just always, in my mind, have always went with everybody can win. That's probably why I'm not really like a person that be like, oh, they did that, so I can't do it. No, I'm like, shit, we can both eat together. And what I do is I'm gonna look at what she doing and be like, oh, I can take these pointers here, these pointers there, and maybe we copy her shit.
And that's what I'm saying. And just make it your own.
Make it your own, literally.
Buy original these
Everybody
days,
can
motherfucker
win.
way.
Like, that's a thing.
You take your shit.
That part,
that's a real thing, but it's your mental
I think
at this
it's a
point
mental and
to
a
stop
pride
you.
thing with me, because even with a pair of tennis, right? My birthday, I had an eye on a pair of tennis. I had a jacket made for it. I seen somebody else with the shoes, and they didn't even really do them right. I said, you know what? I don't want them.
Like,
So it's
Bro.
it's little shit like that, but it translates to the
That's
bigger
nice.
picture.
Yeah, baby.
Whereas though it's like, all right, this is a business opportunity, but I'll be like, you know what, yo did the shit. All right.
Yeah, no.
No.
You know,
You
but like I
gotta
said,
get out of that.
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And I lack in patience.
If you don't
I do.
start, then
Ouch.
you're not gonna have a goal at the 5-year mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you're gonna be delayed only because of what you was thinking about somebody else
Correct.
saying about you.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that.
This is how the fuck you start off so political and you end up with some shit like that. Anyway, do what you want, nigga. Anyway, listen, no. Yo, hard bottoms, bro. You're gonna do that shit. You should do that shit.
I love
and
it.
then listen, you know why? You will never go out of business. You know why? People ain't gonna never stop having babies. You ain't gonna never stop having babies. People ain't gonna never stop having babies.
The cat
And you
ain't
ain't never
gonna
gonna stop having babies. Can't stop, won't stop.
Not the fuck
Literally.
Ah, we get down, baby. Hard bottom, seriously.
I'm the one that
you
killed
get your
Lil Foodie,
name.
and what?
Oh my God. You know what? I don't even know if y'all was paying attention to that lyric in the song. We were singing the original Can't Stop, Won't Stop. He decided to sing the Kodak Black featuring Christian Combs
My
one.
man said, I'm the one that killed Lil Foodie, and
Yo,
what?
Christian Combs is definitely his father's son.
He did, yeah.
Shorty got Diddy whole joint.
This
man.
nigga said,
That nigga slicker than his
I'm the
dad,
one that
man.
killed a foolie and what? Like, Kodak. Excuse me?
Who's Lil Fooley? He from Florida.
My man.
nigga
Why
dead.
everybody
From
hate?
Florida.
Why
My
he
nigga
He
killed
from
dead.
Florida.
Like
ain't
a
he?
man, a
He from
nigga.
Florida.
Dead.
Yeah, I guess it was somebody was beefing with and
Hold up.
ended
Yo,
up.
yo, we ain't had nothing to do with that.
Oh,
Okay.
luckily the
Girl.
law is they
Yeah.
trying to pass these laws in all the states
He
about
put it in the motherfucking
lyrics
song.
not
And then he
being-
say, and what? So imagine
what?
imagine his friends listening to this.
He said, and what?
I mean, what you said after he was like, imagine Big Foolie.
Yeah,
I was like,
Big
hey, yo,
Foolie.
not his father.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
But not and what I mean.
Because he
he
said
like,
Lil
Yes,
Foodie, so it's a Big
yes,
Foodie.
Y'all know
he
it's crazy though,
did.
bro.
He was like, Sniper Gang, I'm always playing Manhunt.
Yeah.
I'm the one that killed a Foolie.
And what?
Like,
Wow.
wow.
Y'all know
He
what?
give a fuck.
Y'all know what helped me get through
How
my
the fuck you
past
gonna perform
situation
that?
So
though.
what did Big
Right.
Foodie say?
Lord, y'all know what helped Lord Dirt.
What?
Lord Dirt helped me get through my last situation. Cause his ignorance is so superb.
Oh, his ignorance.
Like, oh, they be in yo, oh, you. And I look and see how he handles shit, like no response,
Okay.
ain't clearing shit up.
Yeah.
It helped me.
Oh, okay.
No,
Maybe he-
he's strong.
But maybe he
So
just
I-
don't be on Instagram like that.
No, he's on Instagram. He's strong though, bro. Like,
Who,
I'm
Lord
just
Dirt?
trying to be strong, man. Like,
What can help you get your hard bottoms together?
Me.
What
Call
niggas can you listen
Let's-
to? Because he
let's listen.
resonate with music. Rome love
Yeah,
music.
he did.
What who can make a song that will help you
Right.
got it.
get it?
You already say Simba.
Who?
London, can you do this shit
Oh.
for real?
Summer Walker can help you get some hard bottoms?
Said
No,
London.
Oh.
Can you do
Oh,
this shit for
Lord.
real?
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
good. Like, in fact, this is where you start
Tired
at.
of these people.
You start with
Oh my God.
Yeah,
with
music, you know.
writing the vision and making it play, which goes back to the episode where,
Upon
like,
tablets
for
so that he
me,
who readeth it may run with
yeah,
it.
that's like
Yeah.
a thing I
That's the
like
Bible.
really like you know take heed to.
Mhm.
That's why I believe in vision boards so heavily. Like,
Yeah.
if you come miles right now, you'll be like, this bitch don't be playing.
Yeah.
I have motherfucking shit wrote on my fucking mirror if I need to see
Mhm.
it to bring it to reality. So
Yeah.
even if you start there, like without you even knowing the logistics of it, start
Mm-hmm.
with knowing like, okay, I'm gonna have a successful business. I'm
Yeah.
going to have that. Look at Jessica when she first started. She
Yeah.
knew who she was gonna be when
Mhm.
she was in there doing those videos, but she had a vision.
But it
she was
was
making
still-
it plain.
yeah.
I wanna be funny. I wanna not
Yep.
work. I wanna make
And
money from doing
honestly,
this.
you can say this. At times, I was like, I don't even want to do this shit no more. And
Yeah.
she like, yo, what do you mean?
Like,
The
keep
fuck?
on going, bitch.
If you don't stay, if you stop, who the fuck else going to do it? I'm like, yo, everybody going to. She's like, no, it's only one just hilarious.
Like literally.
Like, so what the fuck? No, who else going to do it like you? People can do it all day. Who else going to do it like you if you
I
stop?
think
And then you'll just be a thing of the past.
It's just-
No.
and imagine if she stopped making
just-
videos
I think it's just with consistency.
in the
I mean.
early part, you wouldn't be where you are
I mean, I think
today.
it's just
Literally, we would not be
consistency,
sitting here.
Literally.
Like
Consistency.
you would not have not had to work in well over 7-8 years. Now,
Literally.
you know,
Seriously.
so it's like
Yep. So it's patience too, yo. You wanted to have it like
patience.
this, and it's not.
Have a
And-
vision.
But I think
I'm
have a
honestly,
vision.
I
But I'm
think
just
that
saying.
happened like this. I think that come with different people with
Alright.
and dealing with different things in their lives.
yeah.
As far as like on a finances standpoint.
Mhm. I know, I know,
like,
because
and
you.
need it, it's like you need that.
And
like,
you-
know,
But if
so
you
it's
gotta
like-
work while you got your shit up,
Yeah.
you get
Yeah, she was making
'Cause
videos
listen, what the
and
fuck
the
was I
fucking when
doing?
she was at the
At
team.
Team, then McDonald's, then everywhere I
And she was
went
making
for a
her
job. I'm
videos
still
at-
making videos
You
were
until
making
I got
videos
the
at
ability to
McDonald's.
quit.
No, McDonald's no, that's different.
No,
Until I started making money and I
Team.
quit. I started
McDonald's
doing my
no.
own events.
McDonald's no.
But I'm saying at team she was making the videos.
Yeah.
You know what?
In the office. Early
Just
shit.
like that.
Just like that.
Just like that. We're gonna end this episode here. Can't nobody tell Rome nothing. Get your
just
hard
told me.
bottoms in
Told
6
y'all,
months.
man, London,
please.
can you do
6
this
months,
shit
Get
yeah.
your hard
for real?
bottoms. All the women who are with child and
And the fact Nick Cannon, you need me.
soon will go.
Yeah.
Oh, listen.
That phone
You
call.
know I know him. Let's
Yeah,
see
but
if
y'all
we can
giving-
get him to
y'all giving
sponsor that
too
shit.
much
Invest
out.
that shit.
I missed another phone call
Nobody
last
was
night.
Cannon.
I'm mad, and Prince ain't answer the phone the next
Y'all
day.
giving his hard bottom idea out. Let's just keep this.
Ain't no
All
service.
right.
We can do reckless hard bottoms. Man, fake. Fuck that.
Oh yeah. man.
Jerome don't want to do it. We gonna do it.
Catch
You know,
us
y'all ain't
next
about to
week.
steal my idea. I'm gonna fucking sue y'all.
Some of us are tired. Some of us are hungry. And
Hungry.
at this point, this is the 4th episode.
Hungover.
Bye, yo.
Damn. Come back, Jessica. You got something else to
Jessica-
say?